Hello, you all. Thank you for joining me once again. This here is Shavonda Marie. I just want to say thank you so much for coming on. I really appreciate you being here today.
Thank you for having me as a guest. I appreciate it.
You're so welcome. You are. This is one of my special guests. All y'all my special guests. I'm gonna put it like that. This is one of my extra special guests. How about that one? And I say that because she has been teaching me or coaching me with my life coaching, y'all, helping me get my life in order. You know,
Yes.
I've been healing. I've been working, going on a journey as far as my business, my podcast is, and now I'm out here in life, baby. Let's go. Go ahead and introduce yourself, huh?
I don't know how I'm supposed to introduce myself, but I am Savannah Burks. I am a life coach, wellness life coach. I am an author. You can purchase my book on Amazon for faster shipping. Please do go to www.lupushasnoface.com. I do have a nonprofit organization that tailored to the community of lupus, but with any autoimmune disease, you can definitely learn to live well with it. I do have a podcast as well that I'm live every Wednesday on Lupus Has No Face podcast.
Period. All right, y'all. There you have it, Miss Savannah Burks. Thank you once again. So today we're talking about life coaching, y'all. Like I said, she have been coaching me, and it's been so amazing. It's been a journey. She's been getting on my eyes, something that I need. Can't forget that. Cause we all need somebody to get on our ass every now and then, or some of us more than others. All right, you all. Here you have it. Sorry
Okay.
about that, you all. Okay, so sometimes clarity doesn't just come from outside of us, right? Sometimes it has to rise within us, where we have to actually tap in and listen to our inner selves. You looking for Tone? Oh,
Yes.
Tone.
Tone,
She wants you.
can you hit that right there?
All right, y'all. So life coaching is a tool for alignment, right? It is also for healing and frustration. I'm sorry, trusting, right? It's a thing of our inner guidance. We have to have the strength for ourselves so that we can help other people. So again, this is what she has been helping me with. As you all know, I've been on here. I've been doing it on my own, but now I need some more help, y'all. So she's here.
Nothing
So
wrong
we
with
just
help.
gonna we're just gonna tap a little bit into about how she's been actually helping me and guiding me on this next journey. Well, where I'm stepping into the next journey because my healing journey, y'all, is almost over. So we're talking about the foundation, right? So what first caused you to become a life coach?
To be honest, what caused me to be a life coach, long story short, I was diagnosed with lupus at the age of 12. And
Wow.
when I was diagnosed, there was no one there to talk to me in the way that I needed to talk to me besides medicating me.
Right.
And once I accepted what I had, I started learning what I have so I can start living well with it. And once people start understanding and finding out that I have lupus, because of the evidence that I already worked so hard to create, I started giving it to the world. So
Right.
that's what made me become a life coach. You have
Oh.
to actually put in the work to reap the benefits of the results, and it's not easy.
It's definitely not. And I've been saying that, y'all. But I ain't gone yet. I'm still in there. So, With that being said, y'all, this is one of her shirts.
Thank you for wearing
You're
it.
so welcome. Hold on. I want y'all to see the full little shirt.
So that shirt is the Lupus Has No Face shirt. That is the original with the mission statement on the back, which can be purchased on www.lupushasnoface.com, and the proceeds go to the events that I create, Lupus Has
Mm,
No Face create for our warriors, which is annual a lupus walk, a lupus informational, a diaper drive, give back, and feeding the homeless.
beautiful, beautiful, y'all. So go ahead and tap into it, y'all. Lupus Has No Face. Right now, we are talking about SNA, which is the life coaching, but I just wanted to bring that out. I need y'all to actually tap into Lupus Has No Face as well, y'all,
Thank
as well
you.
as the life coaching, because again, it's connected, it's a journey. So she's been on her journey, y'all. Now she helping other people. That's
Thank
what we
you.
need.
Thank you.
Yes. So how do you define success other than money or materialistic things?
To me, success is defined by the measurements that you create.
Mm,
So
mhm.
there are steps that you need to take in order to elevate in life.
Right.
And as long as you are dedicating, being consistent and persistent with the things that you need to do to elevate to the goals that you have created for yourself, it's success. So
Mm.
it's important to celebrate every small
Yeah.
milestone that is really a big milestone.
Yes, yes. So, what is the misconception, the biggest misconception that people have about life coaches?
I think the biggest misconception, in my opinion, that people have about life coaching is one, what makes you qualified. Two, life coaching is so broad, right?
Right.
So to answer those questions, what makes me qualify is number one, my experience. My
Mm,
experience
mm,
is what
mm.
evidence, my
Yes.
credentials, me being a nurse, me being a life coach, me being as they will call it, community and human services in the community with evidence.
Right.
So it takes evidence, life experiences, and education to be an educator for
Right.
people, because if there's no evidence, there's no results, right?
Exactly.
So I think that's the big misconception. And also, like being a life coach, health and wellness, you have to break it down to what a person may need when it comes to life
Mm.
coaching.
Right. Can you tell us a little bit about life? How is life coaching different from therapy or just the mentorship?
Life coaching is different from therapy. I'm not a therapist, so I
Right.
don't have the credentials to sit on a couch and to um basically allow you to figure it out for yourself. So
Right.
it's basically a title thing that's different from therapy and life coaching.
Okay.
Therapy teaches you to really basically allows you to answer your own problems that you have in life and to be acceptance of what you have so you can start living well with whatever it is that you are dealing with.
Right.
Life coaching is tools that is presented to the individual that comes to you that has a problem that you are willing to solve.
Yes. So what's my problem?
Yep. You are a very you are a very strong person, and you
Okay.
know exactly what it is that you want. And I love having you as a client because you do the work. You see
Oh.
the evidence, but your problem is organizing and letting go.
Hey y'all, and I'm an organizer. Queens organize things, right? Don't worry about it. It got off track, but it's getting back on. Okay. I just had to learn how to organize things in a different type of way. And that's why she's here.
And organizing in your business may be great. You may be magnificent at organizing items,
Right.
right? But when it comes to your own personal life, that may and is it does look different.
Yes.
So just because you're organized in one aspect of your life does not mean you're organized when it comes to building and creating your life for
Right.
longevity.
Right. But that's where I'm getting to because, baby, I want to be organized in all areas of my life. Organization is the key, y'all. Literally,
It
it's
is
the key.
execution.
Yes, baby. Okay. So, can you tell me a little bit more about SNA?
SNA is developed with two individuals
Okay.
that has the expertise in life coaching and business coaching.
Beautiful.
So for instance, because I have an autoimmune disease and because I've done the work, I am able to educate, and because of my credentials that I am able to educate others how to live well within the autoimmune disease, or
Mm,
how to live well in a dysfunctional situation, or how to get organized in something that they're not organized in. It all depends on what it is that they want. And then my business coach is Antonio Luckett. He helps with the business portion of creating your foundation of your business.
okay.
So that's pretty much in a nutshell. So life coaching has to do with you as an individual, and then your business is a different entity than you, but it does coincide at one point. So without you being right, your business
Not
not
gonna
gonna be
be
right.
right. You most definitely right about that. Shit, I can say that one. Because when I started to get right, I started to see my business get it right. So you are so correct about that, literally. So who benefits from a life coach for those who do not know?
Individuals within themselves.
Mm,
So if a person is just great at whatever it is that they do, but they're missing something,
right,
right? So let's just say time management is the issue. Okay. But they are great at producing.
right.
When they come to me, I have to break them down all the
Hmm.
way. So I have to break you down from what your mindset already learned and understood about time management.
Right.
And I have to break you down in a way that you
Hmm.
understand why this way is not working. And
Right.
so once I strip you down from everything and rebuild you up, you're going to understand what time management skills are that
Right.
you can start incorporating into whatever it is that you do great, so you can be greater than whatever it is that you do, so you can produce more
Right.
within your time frame.
Yes, baby. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. She broke me down, y'all. See, she broke me down, like literally, y'all. Cause the way that I was thinking about life, it was just so complex. It was so confusing for me. And you was just talking about that. We was actually just talking about that.
Yeah.
And it was. I was sitting here like, it is. She like, girl, you making things harder for yourself. And I'm like, what?
So people have to unlearn what they learn, right? So
Right.
like as a far like using you as an example, if you are okay with that.
Yes.
Like you are a phenomenal note taker.
Right.
But if you taking notes of everything and do not have a plan or execution style, then what are your notes is for?
For
It's just
right.
going to confuse you. You need bullet points, what it is that you are missing in your life that you want to incorporate in your life for you to be successful.
Right.
And that's where I come in at to help you
Right.
understand why those elements are important to your
Right.
lifestyle, your life skills, so you can continue moving on with your business and your life.
Right. Thank you. Yes, y'all. I don't know if y'all like me, like I have been going through this, and if y'all been tapping into this love, strength, and love, y'all understand that I've been building the strength for myself so that I can actually help everyone else, especially those who are on my channel. So I bring people on like you so that whatever I'm not able to share with them, you can, and life
For
coaching
sure.
is a big thing, y'all. It took me a long time to actually get a life coach. I didn't have a therapist, I didn't have a mentor, I didn't have a partner that wasn't really a partner, and then I had a partner that was a partner. But it's like, what is life coach?
I'm glad that you said it. All those serve a different purpose, right? So
Mhm.
you go see a therapist. It is helping you understand why you're behaving the way that you're behaving, the reaction that you are, why you're reacting to what you are reacting to, and the control that you do possess that you do not know that you have.
Right.
A mentor is someone that holds your hand day by day and making sure that you are completing every task of your life. A life coach is no, I'm not holding your hand.
Right.
You know, you need to schedule once
Yeah.
a week. You know, you need to get your homework done.
Yeah.
You know this, you know that. So I am making you more independent on
Yes.
yourself versus a mentor or versus a therapist. And that's where the differences lies with all in each other. But we all actually correlate with each other in some way, form, or fashion.
Right. We definitely do. We definitely do. So, how does SNA help with self awareness and the foundation for personal growth?
Okay, so if you come to me and you tell me like, okay, so let's role play. Come to me with a problem so I can be able to solve it.
Okay. I got these badass kids. They keep doing things that make me want to just go back into the person that I was before.
Okay, what makes them bad?
Because first off, they are not listening. They not doing what it is. They doing whatever it is that they want to do. And I shouldn't have said bad, but I'm a kind of rephrase that word into bad. They just They getting on my damn nerves.
Okay. And that's what typically happens in therapy and life coaching. You get to talking and you kind of figure out your own problems. So therefore, okay, so they bad, they don't listen. Well, why is that?
Right.
What is it within yourself that they are not taking seriously when you are delivering authority?
Right.
And so that's where I come in at, to make you feel stern, to make you not feel guilty, to build you up a strategy. Because at the end of the day, what they're doing is affecting you.
Yeah.
And you need to be whole. You need to
Right.
be unstress free. You need to be productive. You need to be
Yes.
consistent. You need to be precise. And all that don't have anything to do with them. It has everything to do with you.
Yep.
So once I'm able to break you down and rebuild your mindset, you are able to proceed your life without any guilt that you feel like you're taking away from the family, which you actually really are pouring back into yourself.
Right. Yeah. Sorry, you badass kid, but it's all on me right now. I gotta work on myself.
Yeah.
Let me stop calling these kids bad. They just need some extra.
And that's your perception. And that's okay. That is your perception. That's your perception.
How can you tell when somebody is stuck versus when somebody is just afraid?
Typically, when somebody is stuck, they tend to repeat the same thing over and over and over again and not even realizing what they're repeating. So they
Right.
don't have a destination to the conversation, right? They don't have a style of execution. Scare is like a filler. But I know, but and you know what I mean? So that's the difference between being scared and you said uncertain, right?
Scared or afraid.
Scared or
Or
afraid.
stuck or afraid.
Scared or afraid. So those are the difference. The difference is between being scared and stuck is always making excuses and just talking. You're talking around, but you're not even really saying anything.
Right.
So when I notice that someone's scared or versus being stuck, I let them talk and I repeat back exactly what it is that they said and ask them, what did you get out of what I just said? Because that's what you said.
Right.
And if you can't make sense of that, then nobody can make sense of what you're saying either.
Right.
And so that's when the true healing begins.
Right. You did that to me a couple times.
And how was that for you?
It was good. So when you did that for me, though, did you feel like I was stuck or was I just afraid?
I feel like you was afraid and unsure.
Mm-hmm.
But dealing with you, you know what it is that you need to do. I feel like you're scared of the unknown.
I am.
And I love dealing with clients like you because you know exactly what it is that you want to do. You know what it is that you need to do.
Right.
But you're like, am I going to offend this person?
Yeah.
Am I going to lose this person? And it has nothing to do with them because you have to understand every season in your life requires different people to carry you on throughout.
Yes.
And you have to be okay with that.
Yes. Yes. So I'm letting go of whatever don't serve me. So those people who y'all that's out here, and y'all think that I didn't just distance myself for a reason. It ain't for no damn reason. It's because I'm getting my life in order. Y'all should be doing the same. So if y'all want to call me and get some information on SMA, I can hook y'all up with my girl, you know. But I'm out y'all hands. I can't help y'all no more. Not right now. I'm focusing on me.
And people don't understand, like, it's grieving, right? It's grieving your old life. It's grieving people that made you feel comfortable. But at the end of the day, in order for you to continue to grow and prosper, you have to have people around you that's going to hold you accountable. Yes. People that's always a yes and for you is not people that's for you. Them are people that's hindering you.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
And you always being a helper, you are actually hindering them.
Yes.
Helping somebody is not always a good thing.
Right. And I understand that.
Yeah.
I definitely learned that. If I didn't learn it no other time, this year was the year that I really learned it and really understood it.
So, because for example, like my one client said, and I'm not going to throw their names out there, but another person that I'm coaching, they said to me, their niece sent them a card, right, with a gift. They said they was not grateful.
Wow.
But to the other person that don't understand will say that you should be grateful that that person sent you a card.
Right.
But why are you grateful when you are helping your niece behind on bills and so on and so forth. So this money that she sent you to send you a card with no money in there, she could have kept that money to utilize it for herself. And
Right.
you would have been thankful for that because you are helping her anyways.
Right.
But see, the regular mind does not understand that.
Mhm. Right.
We always tell people they need to be grateful, but do we really need to be grateful?
Mm.
So I say that to say you have to hold people that's in your life that you're going to continue to deal with accountable for their actions.
Right. All right, y'all. Y'all ready for me? Y'all might be getting some phone calls a little later this week, you know. Sorry if I'm offending anybody, but the real is the real, you know. Time to let go.
And if they're offended, they're not ready to view themselves in the mirror.
Right.
And that is okay.
Right. It definitely is okay. You'll get there. I had to. She had to. You know, everybody do. So it's just when you want to do the work, then you'll get there.
That's right. That's right.
How do you help clients identify their limiting beliefs?
So I have a form that I send out to each individual, and by their responses, I know what the problem is. And when we develop what the problem is, I execute a style on how to solve that problem.
Okay.
So if that makes sense.
Yeah. So let's tap into this, right? So what if I came to you and I said that I don't believe I could be successful? How would you look at it, or how would you approach me as a coach?
What do you mean that you believe that you can't be successful?
Well, I know I can, but I'm just saying in the case I didn't.
No, we role playing.
Oh, okay.
So that's the problem, right?
Okay.
You don't believe that you can be successful.
Right.
So my response to you, what make you think you believe that you cannot be successful?
Because I keep failing.
And what do failing look like to you?
I'm not growing. I'm not elevating.
Okay, that's broad, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what are you not growing in?
I'm not growing in, let's say, business, relationships, as far as connecting with different type of people.
Okay, let's focus on business.
Okay.
What part of business that you feel like you're not growing in?
I'm not growing in the part where I am allowing myself to receive more clients on a scale that I want to receive them on.
Okay, so let's go to the drawing board.
Okay.
What is your pitch? What are you doing to promote? How are you following up? Do you follow through?
Okay. Oh, you asking me all these?
I'm asking you all of that.
We is role playing, right?
I'm asking you all that because what's going to happen is you're going to start being like, oh, I don't follow through, or I'm too busy. Right. Your excuse is going to be your excuse, and it's going to lead back. You are the reason why you're not successful. Not that you can't be,
right? Because
you're not allowing yourself to be. You're not prioritizing. You're not time management your skills. You're not taking it serious,
right?
So you are the problem,
right?
Not the clients, because they're there. They're reaching out to you,
right?
But why are you not following up,
right?
Why are you not closing,
right?
Why are you not upscaling,
right?
Right. And so you answer your own question. So then I come up with a strategy to make you to know that you can be successful in life, because you can. Right. It's not impossible.
Right.
It's that what you're doing, it's not working.
Right. Okay. So the love, strength, and the relationship, right? How do you balance the strength and the vulnerability within relationships?
So, okay, so let's break that down. Relationships is so broad. What type of relationships?
We're talking about just different type of friendships, business relationships, family relationships.
Okay, prioritizing it against what?
We're prioritizing against I want to say
just your time, giving them your time.
Yeah, time. Okay. And yeah, pretty much time, because I was gonna say
okay, so
yeah,
for friendships, lovers, businessship, it all has to be boundaries with transparency. And if you are transparent what it is that you are doing and what you need from them,
right,
it starts there.
Okay.
And I typically like to say who's left at the finish line is supposed to be there.
Right.
So if you're working 12 hours out the day, but you're telling your man, you're telling your friend, you're telling your other business, but see, when it comes to other business, they don't care about that. They wants to know, what can you produce for them?
Right.
What do you have for them? How can you finish with them?
Right.
So then at that point, you got to figure out how to prioritize your time.
Right.
So it all comes with transparency, time management, organizing.
Y'all heard that? Say that one more time. I think I need to hear it again.
Transparency, organize, and time management.
Mm.
And when you get someone that is just strictly for them, because you have a business, say, I want you at my house, but you telling me that you can't be at my house until every Friday.
Right.
I'm a client.
Right.
You're the business owner.
So I got to make
If
it work
I
for
am
you.
if I am requesting something that you cannot physically serve, you can't send a replacement, you cannot physically be here yourself,
Let you know.
guess what you do? You're going to let me know your times of operation and how they can fit in there.
Right.
And if I really want you as my employer, then I'm going to pick another day.
Right.
But if I don't, then I don't. And you got to be okay with that, because
Right.
that's taking the emotionals out of it.
Right.
You can't let your business run you. You got to run your business.
Right. And the emotions is what will help make your business run you, because your emotions will be all over the place.
For sure.
So what does healthy love look like when both parties are actually growing from it?
My opinion,
Yes.
healthy love looks like accountability, acceptance, understanding,
Okay.
and transparency.
Yes.
Because if you're coming to me and you're communicating to me, I need to understand, and we need to figure out how this works, so it's working together.
Right.
And I feel like two people that want it to work will make it work. One person that wanted to work and you can't control what they do.
Right.
You only can control what you do. And then at that point, you have to make a decision, whether it's them or whether it's you.
Right. And who I'm gonna pick?
You should be picking you.
Damn show picking me.
You should be picking you. You should be picking you.
Okay. Can you teach people how to heal while they're still can you teach people life coaching while they're still in the healing process?
Yes. So you have to know what it is that you want help with, right? It got to be particular, because life coaching is very broad.
Right.
And we got to understand, as human beings, we're going to be forever healing. And you want to know why? Because somebody's going to be disappointing us. Our feelings going to be hurt, and we're going to feel away.
Right.
So as long as you're doing the work, you're going to be able to have those tools to get you through whatever disappointed you or supposedly broke you.
Right.
You're going to be able to come on top of that, because you're going to have the tools from the person that is teaching you and coaching you for the last thing you went through, because it don't change.
Right.
It don't change. The scenario changes, the title changes, but it don't change. Mm-hmm. And you'll be able to have that, and you'll be able to choose you every time.
Perfect. So what role does self-love play in attracting healthy relationships?
I typically like to say people that are fixers, givers, they tend to attract people that are broken, right? Because your light is so bright. Right. You know, people gravitate towards you no matter where it is, because you are a fixer, because you are a healer, because you are a giver. So you're going to attract the totally opposite.
Yes.
What you are.
Yes.
But in order for you to sustain your cup being full, number one, my opinion, you have to have that team to continue to fill your cup when you are steady pouring out. Yeah. So you got to know your recharge system. Number two, you got to be able to have the mindset and the mental capacity to say, it's not for me. I can't take this on. You don't make my body feel good. Nothing about this situation, every time I leave it, makes my body feel good. Right. You make me sick every time I am pouring into you.
Right.
You got to be able to cut it off.
Yep.
With no regrets.
Right.
Right. Because once somebody that's a giver, that light shine and everything, and once you tell this person their situation is too complex for you, because it's taking so much out of you. You need a week to recoup.
Right.
That person is gonna be like, oh my gosh, she gives to so much people, but why not me?
Exactly.
And
Yep.
that's gonna force him to look into themselves as to
Mm.
why you even turned them away. But you should not feel guilty for that
Right.
because you gotta choose you every time.
Right. Right. Understandable. Okay, I got it. Choose me. Choose me. choose me. Choose me.
Yes, you gotta choose you. You gotta choose you.
So, how do boundaries strengthen love instead of push people away?
So if you come to me and you say, I like you so much, I just want to develop a friendship with you, and I just want to be around you all the time, right?
Right.
I'm gonna say thank you so much for just putting me in that category. I appreciate that, but I don't have the time, or the mental capacity to be around you every day. So my friendship is going to look different.
Right.
You have to understand my friendship. If I don't call you in a month, that I still love you the same.
Right.
If I don't call you in a year, that when you pick up that phone to call me, it's going to be the same. If you call me within 8 months and I haven't talked to you in 6 months, then I'm still going to be there for you. You have to understand the person that I
Right.
am in order to deal with me. Those are my boundaries.
Right.
Because if you don't have those boundaries, what's going to happen? People are going to be messy. They're going to be
Mm.
sending subliminal messages, thinking
Mm.
you're supposed to be there all the time, every second of the day. And
Mhm.
people that have businesses, that are working on themselves, that are trying to elevate and move differently, they don't have the mindset or the mental capacity to deal with that.
Right.
And you have to be able to communicate that with your friends, and who is for you is going to be there for you.
Right.
For example, like I was telling you earlier, I don't think that I'm a lot to deal with, but people that are not used to how I operate think that I'm a lot to deal with.
Right.
And that is okay. But the people that is around me are able to tolerate me and to deal with me. And those are my people. Your tribe will find you.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, your tribe will find you. And it's not going to be your family. It's not going to be your A1 day one that you've been knowing since kindergarten.
Right.
And you got to be open to receive that with an open heart and not have that resentment for the person that is not them. You got to let them be who they are authentically. Right. And you have the choice to move how you need to move.
Right.
Unapologetically.
Okay. Okay, y'all. All right, y'all. Listen. I don't know if y'all been tapping in and really picking up this information, but this information, I received a little bit of it from when we first started.
Yeah.
But I'm receiving a whole lot more, only because it's like now I'm really, before it was like I was just so excited, like, come on, let's go. I'm ready. Now it's like, okay, calm down, Shavonda. Just listen, pay attention. And I'm listening and paying attention. So now I'm still excited. Don't get me wrong. But I'm not as excited before, when I wasn't really just able to really pay attention. Like, this is for me. It was like a thing of, is this for me? Is this for me? But now I'm not as excited before. And I'm like, I know this for me.
You want to know why? And tell me if I'm wrong. Because I'm no longer operating in your friend zone.
Right.
I'm allowing you to face the hard truth.
Yes.
And that doesn't always feel so good.
No, it don't.
But guess what? I know that you in this for you, because when I first started with you, your homework was so like shallow. now it's like this, very detailed, very structured. And I love that, because that says a lot about what you are receiving.
Right.
And I'm okay with that. Right. Because the thing about it is, when somebody is telling you about you, I don't feel too good. You ain't okay with that. You like, but it's all out of love.
Right.
And you are receiving it, because the homework that I am getting back is crazy long versus when you first started. So you got to put that pride to the side and put that ego to the side, because no matter what level I'm on, I'm going to always remain a student. You want to know why? Because I'm not bigger than the program.
Right.
Once people decide that they are bigger than the program, they start failing. It is always something to learn. It's always new material. You have to always listen. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You have to always add to whatever it is that you're doing. And because of that, I remain a student. I'm not failing. And I can produce to you everything it is that you need to be produced and not feel away. I don't care if your feelings is hurt.
Right.
I'm here to help you.
Right.
You are paying me to help you.
Right.
So once you leave this 3-month transition, I need to know that you understand that you are producing and you are
Yes.
evidence.
Yes.
So I don't care about your feelings.
Right.
You got to figure that out on your own.
Mhm.
And that's why you said I was so excited, but now it's just like, because you are learning, you are accepting, you are healing, you are growing.
Yes.
And that's what I care about. That's what I care about. We can be friends after, but that's what I care about.
I'm evidence, y'all. I'm evidence, y'all. Yes.
You are.
SNA is doing an amazing job, y'all, especially when it comes to life coaching. Again, I'm not gonna be able to stop thanking you, like literally, and thank you, God, for just sending her to me, literally, because I asked God so many times, like, I need someone. I need someone. Like, I had another life coach, but then it was like she passed away. And I was like, damn, I just got her. Why the hell she passed away so soon? Not saying it like that, but saying it like that.
Yeah.
Like, we still got time we had to spend together, but God said otherwise. So I was like, okay, cool. That's fine. So I tried it again on my own. And I'm like, listen, I need someone else, God send me. And this time, you walk right on up to me like, we started the life coach. Oh, wait, hold on. You doing what? Count me in. I need that. And that was a thing of like, okay, God, thank you for sending her to me because I really, you know what I needed. You know that I was struggling in this certain area of my life that no one else that was in my circle was able to help me with. So he sent someone different. And again, thank you so much, God.
I appreciate like all of that. And that means a lot to me. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, even though I know what I'm doing, it just means a lot to me to have the evidence. Because at the end of the day, I told you,
Right.
I said, listen, if you're not going to put in what you need to for me to be your coach, I don't want to coach you.
Right.
It's not all about the money. It's about the evidence. I need
Yes.
for when you leave me that you able to produce.
Right.
You able to, tell people like, yo, I learned this because you started learning in a week. Your sales was increasing in a week. You was getting new things in a week.
Right.
So I need the evidence versus the income because I could take your money. But
Right.
what's it gonna do for me?
Right.
It's not gonna do nothing for me.
Right.
And I tell you all the time, whether it's me being your coach or somebody else, you need to look into if they are operating in the manner that they are teaching.
Right.
I live what I'm teaching
Mhm.
as to why I feel like it makes me a strong coach.
Right.
Now, if I'm just showing up, you're going to feel all of that.
Yeah.
Everything is tailored to your situation.
Right.
And every time I sent you homework and word affirmations and anything like that, guess what you came back to me the next week and did? Oh, I got a new client, or I got into this, or I got into that. Because I'm not playing with you. Like, you are capable. You are in your own way. You got this. You got this. Like, you got it. So let me just help you know that you are her.
Right. I'm her, y'all.
And that made me feel so proud. So I appreciate you even as a client taking your life serious.
Thank you. Yes. It was time. It was. Them cycles, me going in cycles back and forth and same cycles. It was something. Like,
and it's
literally,
okay.
It was something. But yeah.
Society tricked us about the time frame that we supposed to make what else.
Yes.
No, you are exactly where you at, where you supposed to be.
Right.
With the people that you are supposed to be with.
Right. And that brings me to the next one, y'all. Balance. That is my main focus. That was my main focus for me as far as just coming into healing. How do I balance my masculine and my feminine energy? Because my masculine energy was motherfucker. It was the mud, like literally. And it was like nobody could really tell me anything. Like, hold on, I got this. And it's like, hold on, Shavonda. You still need this. You still need the loving. You still need to allow yourself to grow, to learn, to elevate. You have to put in time. You have to take action. And it's like, do I really? Like, yes, you do. So I was like, okay, well, shit, she ain't playing with me. I ain't playing with me neither. You know,
right.
So let's go. That's what a team do.
Yes, seriously.
So speaking about balance, right? How do you help clients? Oh, like I was just talking about, how do you help clients to balance their masculine and their feminine energy. How I was just saying.
So, as far as your masculine energy, when it comes to business, you're not getting anywhere like
Right.
that. Because what it is that if you come start dumping on me and raging and doing all that, not even knowing the type of day that I have, and you need help from me,
Right.
one or two things can happen. I can pass you on to the next person and let them deal with you.
Right.
Or I can really sympathize with you and understand where you're coming from and help you and tell you, like, yo, you got to calm down. You got to be
Right.
more softer. Because what they say, honey catch more bees than not, right?
Right.
So you have to learn your environment.
Mm.
If you need something from somebody else, you can't come in demanding. You
Right.
can't come in acting like you know everything. You can't come in like you're not a like a student. You
Right.
can't do that
Right.
because they're not going to help you.
Right.
You're not the only person that need help.
Mm-hmm.
So your masculine energy when it comes to business is going to deplete you every time.
Right.
So you have to find that breathing room.
Mm.
You have to ground yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You have to understand that this person that's on this phone has nothing to do with how you feel. Those are your feelings.
Yes.
You are trying to get to a goal to execute it. And that's what this person is on the phone for. So you need to talk to this person with respect.
Yes.
You need to be humbled about it.
Yes.
And you need to be nice and polite about it because that goes a long way. Everybody is dealing with something.
Yes.
So once you learn your audience, then you will learn when and when not to operate in your masculinity and your feminine energy.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all all for just joining in. Those who have tapped in, I appreciate you. Please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. Somebody else, if it's not you that needs to hear it, somebody else may need to hear it. So just share it with somebody else just so that they could pick up the information and maybe they could utilize her or Tone as a life coach because we all need them. It's not something that we could say, oh, it's okay, we don't need it. We need them. We do, especially for those that was like me, confused and all over the place. Yes, it's very helpful, y'all. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all about that.
To piggyback off that, you have to invest in yourself. People
Yes.
be like, why do I gotta pay for this? Why I gotta pay for that?
Mhm.
We went through all the hard work,
Mhm.
cried, sweat, and tears to even get here to be presented to you.
Right.
So when you understand that investing in yourself is one of the best things you could ever do, because two things can happen. Dang, I learned what I shouldn't do, or I learned what I need to learn, and let me pass this information on.
Right.
Because your coach has a coach, your mentor has a mentor,
Yes.
your therapist has a therapist.
Yes.
So as long as we are continue to learning, we're gonna be the best that you need
Right.
in anything it is that you do.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I told you when you first contacted me. Like, if your therapist, your coach, your mentor is not operating what it is that they teach, they're not good for you.
Right. Right. Yep. So what does partnership looks like when both energies are honored?
So, for an example, me and the Running Rebels,
Okay.
they have a lot of events that deals with a lot of autoimmune and health things.
Okay.
I'm an expert in what it is that I do because for one, I lived it, I experienced it. I am a lupus warrior, and for two, I am a nurse. I'm an educator. I work in the nursing field,
Right.
so I had the credentials in order to give the people what it is that they need. And so when they have those people come to their every Saturday things, I am a need to their consumers.
Right.
And they are a need for my publicity and for my my viewing. So we utilize each other. So any partnership, I would say, if you're going to make a partnership with anybody, it's a give and a take. What
Right.
can you provide to them and what can they give to you?
Right.
It's never a one-way street. You have
Right.
to be able to take and give.
Right.
So did I answer your question?
It does.
Okay.
So what about those, right, who don't know how to give or who don't know how to receive?
One thing I am going to say, if you are an entrepreneur, the first thing that you need to understand, you would not be where you are and who you are if it wasn't for the outside people, the customers.
Yes.
We make you. It's a lot of people that have great product, and
Right.
that is not where they need to be.
Mm-hmm.
So people need to understand that the customers elevate you to who you are today. So
Yes.
it needs to be respect there. It needs to be bonders there. It needs to be everything there for the customers, because without the customers, you don't make millions. You don't have
Exactly.
the publicity. You don't have the word of mouth. You don't have anything.
Right.
You are nobody with a good product without the customers.
Mm,
Right?
mm.
So switch your mind frame into I did this all by myself
Right.
to I had help. The community helped me.
Mm-hmm.
I had different type of help depending on what season I was today. You
Right.
are serving the community and you need to act as such and carry yourself as such. So many people have a hard time when it comes to the African American community. You want to know why? My experience at the African American community is rude. They
Yes.
feel entitled. They feel I don't have to give you a refund or make you refood. But you go to the other culture, they're
Mm.
gonna remake your food. They're gonna be nice to you.
Yep.
They're gonna take something off your bill. They're
Yep.
gonna give you something. You wanna know why? Because they want you to come back. And
Right.
they want the people that you know to come back.
Right.
And once we understand that we're not bigger than the program, we are definitely going to operate differently. And that's where the boundaries, the respect come in at. We have a service for a problem that we are providing.
Right.
And without the consumers, the customers, we're nothing.
Right.
So we got our big house because our customers. We got a big car because our customers. Our bank account was huge is because our customers.
Right.
You develop a great product, but you're nobody without the consumers and the customers.
Exactly. Exactly. So, how do you coach someone who is afraid to let go of the pain?
So that's an interesting one, right? That can either be somebody that's accepting to the coaching or that's not accepting to the coaching or
Okay.
the coaching, correct? So when I'm coaching someone, I like to break them down. So everything you ever knew about the topic that I am coaching you on, I need you to say it. I need you to say why, and I need you to forget it.
Right.
And I need for you to understand why you need to forget it. I need for you to understand why this ain't been working all this time as to why you are here today.
Right.
So the most difficult part is people not accepting the letting go part
Right.
because it's always an excuse.
Mm-hmm.
Once you understand, take the excuse out of it and
Right.
take accountability and ownership of it, you will get so much farther. It's really a game. It's a
Right.
game that it's a number of games that you play. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So once I'm able to break you down and restructure your mindset, instead of saying, well, I did this because of
Right.
because
I-
God gave us a free will. We have a free will. We
Right.
have a choice.
Yep.
Now I'm not gonna sit up here and say that it don't be hard. It's very hard to be
Heck yeah.
operating in the right light. It's very hard to be consistent. It's very hard to show up to someone that is being nasty to you.
It definitely is.
It is very hard. So that's why you got to have those people to pour back into you. But at the end of the day, you are the one that's making a choice. You have the choice to bark back. You have the
Right.
choice to walk away. You have the choice to engage. You have a choice that you are making. And because you have a choice, that's what the law look at.
Right.
It's not fair, but it's what it is.
It is. Yep.
So you got to learn how to play the game.
Right.
And when you understand that you are always in control of you, meaning instead of punching you, I could have just walked away.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Instead of doing this, I could have just. And that brings it back to it's you.
Right.
You have a choice. You are in control of you. You don't control her, him, and him. You can't
Right.
control none of that.
Right.
Take the emotions out of it and operate what it is.
And make the right damn decision for you.
The right decision is not always good. I mean, not always like easy. It's not
Right.
always good,
Yeah.
but it's definitely gonna be good for the outcome for it all. For sure. Because I've been there. Listen, everything I teach, I made bad decisions. I made bad choices. I let my
Right.
emotions get the best of me. And
Right.
it didn't turn out pretty. It caused a lot of stress, a lot of money, and then it was pretty. So I'm qualified to tell you, you gotta take the emotions out of it.
Yep.
But people egos and prides are so big, that's what get them in a lot of trouble in
Ooh.
today's world.
Ooh, ooh,
and will forever and always hold them back because they don't see the bigger picture. They think that they're bigger than the program.
Right. And they're not.
They're not.
They're not. Okay. Can you help can growth happen without healing past wounds first?
No. Because what's going to happen is when you're trying to grow, you're trying to open up a new business, you're trying to go to school, you're being a new parent. What's going to happen is you're going to convert to your old life. Our old life always show up as present if you're not dealing with it when you are in certain type of situations, right?
Mhm.
So if you don't deal with your trauma when you notice that you have trauma, because you got to understand that you have trauma,
Right.
and when you notice like, dang, I did that, why I do that, why I get so angry, like once you start noticing your triggers, you got to learn how to deal with them.
Right.
You got to learn what triggers them, and then you got to learn your power of
Right.
controlling them.
Mm.
So if you never do that, what's going to happen is this revolving door. No matter what it is that you do, you're going to find yourself in the same space. School, work, kids. You're going to be up in the same space.
Right.
Why? Not because of the situation, because your
you.
decision making.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all. So you gotta heal them wounds. It's so important to heal them wounds, and it's not always easy. Hell, it ain't easy at all, if you ask me.
It's not always easy, and we got to understand, you know, from our ancestors back to slavery, we carry that stress. Like anybody that understands stress, if we're pregnant, right, and we're carrying a fetus,
right,
anything that we are going through, our fetus is going to feel it. And what it is that they're going to come out and they're going to be stressed and they're going to operate in that manner. So people really need to understand what it is that they does and that they pass along and that they carry on. And when you notice and you in a relationship and it's you always the problem, because we sit with ourselves, we can't lie to ourselves.
right.
At that point, when you notice that you are the problem, you are at fault for every and anything that you do if you decide not to address it or to get help.
Right.
Because we don't always know.
Right.
We don't know what we don't know. And we don't know a lot as the Black and brown community.
Right.
Right? So for me, whether I'm coaching you or 5 minutes slip, I give whatever it is that I can give, because you want to know what? I already walked through it.
Right.
I already see it. I'm educated. I'm informed. I understand what is going on. And I'm trying to teach you how to be calm. And most people like, you did this, you did that. Yes, I did, but I learned my lesson. Let me tell you why. Let me help you prevent for what I walked through.
Right.
That's the first thing somebody want to do. They want to throw your past back in. I love my past. You want to know why I love my past? Because it made me who I am today. I'm qualified to speak this to you. I'm qualified to help you. I'm qualified to say the things that it is that I need to say to you, because you want to know why? I see a part of me in you.
Yes.
You doing all that woofing and all that, baby, you stressing yourself out, and you're going to end up in a bad situation, and you're going to continue to go through this cycle until you understand that you are the problem.
Yes. So for those who the problem, how can they tap in to not be a problem for themselves?
For those who are the problem, has to understand that they are a problem, reach out to a therapist, a life coach like myself, or a mentor, and get your emotions under control. Our emotions will consume our whole day.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because we are in our mind. And sometimes 90% of us being in our mind is not really what it is. That's just our thought process. So we are literally our own enemies.
Yes.
So once you understand that and understand that you need help, and it's okay to ask for help, then you are on your way to healing, baby. And we're going to be forever healing. We're going to heal from what we're healing from, but we're going to be forever healing. You want to know why? Because we're going to be dealing with human beings that's going to disappoint us.
Yes. Yes.
So once you make that conscious decision, you are responsible for everything after that.
All right. Yes, baby. You're responsible
for everything. It's nobody's problem. It don't matter. Listen. It don't matter if your mom was a crackhead.
Right.
It don't matter if your daddy used to beat on you. It don't matter if you was molested. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You want to know why? Because when you get to a certain age and you are still free in this country, you have the choice
Oh,
to continue to be a product of your environment or to do better. And most people that are toxic, that's their environment.
right.
They are comfortable in that.
Yes.
They don't want to come out of that because they don't know what it feels like and they don't know
Yep.
how it feels.
Yep.
And they don't even know how to operate without being toxic.
And they scared as hell.
They scared of the unknown. And reality is life is always going to be some type of trials and tribulations that you go through in order to get the glooms and the glams, because there's no way that you can get the glooms and the glam without going through the trials and the tribulations to understand what it is it took you to get there and appreciate and to bring people an abundance so you can sustain it.
Right.
God don't work that way.
Mm-mm.
It don't work that way. You ain't just gonna be like, because if it was, everybody would have it.
Yep. Everybody.
You have to be able to be consistent, persistent, disciplined. You gotta have all that. And I'm not gonna lie, it's hard. But you gotta have people around you that's gonna hold you accountable.
Right.
And you gotta be able to respect them what they tell you about yourself.
Right.
Not go against them.
Right. Because they're not telling you it to be there to be an asshole or be mean. They're telling you there because they love you and they're wanting to help you help yourself.
Yes.
So it's only right, y'all. It's only right. If you want to grow, if you want to do something different, then you got to.
It's a choice. And I promise you, the life that I've lived this far, anything you want to do is possible. Anything you want to do is possible. But it takes hard work. It takes networking. It takes trust. It takes rest. It takes going back to the drawing board. You know what I'm saying? It takes that. And you want to know how I know it takes it? I went through the most extreme thing possible to be even a lupus warrior.
Right.
I had to learn how to walk, read, talk all over again.
Right.
That was a choice that I had to pour into myself versus not.
Right.
And still today, I'm making choices. So once you are of age, you have a choice and nobody to blame but yourself.
Exactly. So one more thing before we get ready to wrap it up, right? So I hear a lot of people say, I don't trust this, I don't trust that, or I don't trust this person. Where does trust really come from?
So I had some friends that don't do too well in business or don't go the full blown scope where they need to go in business because they got some trauma to what somebody else did to them. You have to understand that everybody, for one, is not the same.
Right.
You got to understand anything that you do in life is going to be a risk.
Right.
Whether it's a learning or a blessing, you're going to learn something in it. And you got to be able to let go.
Right.
You got to want it so bad that you're going to allow somebody to speak life into you. You're going to allow somebody to speak steps into you. You're going to allow somebody to speak guidance into you. Because if you keep telling me, oh, I did this, but X, Y, Z, I don't want to hear that shit.
Right.
I'm getting one, pay for my time, or two, I'm pouring it to you as a friend because I love you with my experiences. Right. I don't want to hear what you went through.
Right.
What are you going to do today?
Right.
Because you are the deciding factor. So people's minds need to be reprogrammed and people need to let go of the hurt or the trauma they went through that they experienced, because even when you get your $1 million contract, it's going to be shit that you experience.
Yes.
And what's that going to do? That's going to tear you from not continue having another $1 million contract. You're going to learn from it. You're going to maneuver. You're going to know how to pivot. That's all it is.
Yeah.
You have to be willing to do it.
Right.
So people with excuses is never going to prosper.
Right.
You got to say, I went through this, but I'm willing to try.
Right.
I went through this, but I trust you.
Right.
I trust you because I saw your evidence. I trust you because of your follower. I trust you because I see how much hard work that you put into this. I trust you because you was here this year and you here this year.
Right. I see it.
And people that own who they are, they're not trying to convince nobody to trust them. I'm not trying to convince nobody for me to be their life coach. That's on you, baby.
Right.
I'm not trying to convince somebody for me to buy my book, to be on to nothing.
Right.
Because I did the work.
Right.
I know my worth.
Right.
And you ain't gonna stop the show.
Right.
I don't have time to wait on you and to pour into you for you to add to me.
Right.
Because I'm adding to you. I already did it.
Yeah.
You're gonna be the same space you was the year before when I see you again versus me.
Right.
So that's gotta be a choice of you on you.
Right. And I want everybody to know, right, why I really honestly chose to go to SNA. Number one is because, again, I needed that help. I wasn't going to keep sitting and telling myself that I did not need it. And for number two, I trusted myself enough to say, this is going to be somebody that is going to help me grow. Again, like she said, I not only seen her evidence, I spoke with her, I hung out with her. It was a whole bunch of different type of things that I didn't see within her that says, yes, Shavonda, trust yourself. You're around her for a reason. So me
And how have
trusting
your
in
evidence
myself
been since? I mean, I
is
want you to be honest. How have your experience been since day one since SNA coaching?
okay. So since SNA, when I first started, like I said, I was super excited, right? And then it got to the point to I was just too excited to where I wasn't really, I was just brief with it. And then I started to hold on, Shavonda, calm down. Like, wait, what's really going on here? What's really going on here is you're learning. You're learning something about yourself. You're learning how to hold yourself accountable. And she's not gonna be too easy with you. Literally. But that's what I needed. Literally, because I've always had people that's like, okay, or you could do that. You could do that. But that ain't some shit I should have been doing. So for me to have you around as to being honest with me, allowing me to walk through the challenges and you there to support me and give me advice afterwards, that's what I needed. And that's been it's been a big thing for me, literally. And that's why I actually came to y'all because again, I needed it.
And I want you to say,
And I wanted it. I wanted it that bad that I was like, fuck that. Okay. Shit. Whatever I got going on right now, I'm going to keep it there. But this is getting added. This is going to be in because this is going to help me overall at everything. One or two things that I got going on.
and has it been helping you?
Hell yeah, it's been helping me. It's them one or two things gonna help me, but this is gonna help with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all them different things. And me, I'm gonna be able to do it on my own. I won't have to sit and just be like, but you didn't already taught me. So I got it and I'm gonna utilize it.
And I appreciate that so much. But like I told you when you came in, I'm a straight shooter. Like, you either gonna work with what it is that you need, because I got what I need,
right?
Or you not, because I don't want to coach you if you're not gonna put in the time
Right.
and the effort for this.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you was giving little bitty sentences. I'm like, okay, all right, like I'm gonna utilize this. But then once I think you started being more comfortable and more confident within yourself, that shit was long. I'm like, oh, it's a whole paragraph. The whole paragraph is each sentence.
See, when I get comfortable, like, hold on now.
And I love that
get
you're
into it
doing
now.
that because you're understanding the program. You're understanding who you are.
Yes.
And it's nothing wrong. Like, sometimes you can't figure out who they are. I have a
Right.
coach. You know what I'm saying? I have a mentor. I have a therapist. Like, and all that makes me a better me. So
Yes.
whatever it is I'm doing, I can be a better at it.
Yeah.
And as long as you see the evidence, that's all I care about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You don't want to spend your money with somebody and you like, what the fuck did I learn?
Right.
I ain't did
My
nothing.
money for this,
You know what
I
I'm
was
saying?
wasting this.
And I told you that you have to be X, Y, and Z. And the reason why you was just so happy and giddy and then not, because you start having to face yourself in the mirror.
Yes.
Because you chose
Mhm.
to break yourself down
I
to
did.
rebuild yourself.
I did.
And now, how do you feel?
I feel amazing.
You know what I
feel like
mean?
it's time to go. 2026 is about to be amazing, baby.
And I'm glad to provide that because I live what I teach you.
Right.
I don't never
And I
stop
see it.
living what I am doing. I was just at the power moves the other day.
Right.
I'm constantly educating myself.
Mhm.
So like I told her, I said, whether you go with me or somebody else, you better make sure they're doing what it is that they're teaching.
Right.
I never was trying to gimmick you to come here.
Right.
I was so authentic with you, you could have ran away.
Right.
But I wanted you to understand what you was getting to. And
Right.
most therapists, I'm not a therapist, most life coaches would have never said that to you.
Mhm. Mhm. Because they want the money.
And it's not about the money.
It's
for
not
you.
about the money. And that's exactly why I came. Because again, I didn't have a problem with paying out. Should I pay out for other things, especially when it's investing in myself? So why not? This was something that I know I needed. So why not invest in it?
And
It's
people don't
only going to help
understand that.
me so I can bring in some more money and,
And you've
allow
been doing
myself
great
to
at
be,
it.
yes, allow myself to be who I am meant to be. So I got a lot more confidence.
And I'm happy for that. I can't wait to continue to
I can
see it.
communicate with a lot more people when I network.
See? I love it. I love it.
Okay. Wrapping this up because I got to get my ass to work. I'm coming, y'all. I'm coming. Hey, Brian. Okay. So, I'm real spiritual, right?
I am
So, of
too.
course, I got to tap into some questions about spirituality. So, my first question is, right? How do intuition and life coaching work together?
Intuition is something that you feel right away. So I'm gonna take you back just a little bit. In the
Okay.
beginning of the time, our intuition was to help us survive, like the
Mhm.
stress. It was a good stress, but
Mhm.
now it's considered bad, right? So the intuition is the first thing that you feel like after you in danger, fight, flight, or freeze mode, right?
Yeah.
And then you said the balance,
Uh, life coaching.
life coaching. So for me, I had to learn who I am.
Mm-hmm.
A real life coach got to know who they are. They got to know their strength and what it is that they can teach
Right.
and put out into the world. And because I know who I am and because my businesses are successful, I am qualified to produce to the world, to the community, to give them
Right.
what it is that they are missing. So intuition is an instinct feeling.
Mm.
Life coaching is something that I already mastered that I can produce to you with my eyes closed.
Right.
To help you grow, get to the next step that it is that you need to get to. Intuition is just warning you. Like, girl, I
Right.
wouldn't do that.
Right.
I don't feel good about that.
Right.
Life coaching is giving you the tools that you can operate within yourself without me.
So both of them work together.
Yeah, they do.
Yes. Yes. Okay. So how can you help people turn listening into how can you help people to help tune into listening to their inner voice?
You have to, for one, be okay with sitting with yourself in quiet.
Right.
Most people cannot do it. It would drive them nuts because that forces you to hear all your inner thoughts.
Yes.
Okay. Once you are able to sit with yourself with nothing on, nothing occupying your time, then you are on your way.
Right.
But if you're not able to sit with yourself, you got to ask yourself why.
Right.
You're not ready to face those demons.
Mm-hmm.
And that's another nationality. Like, you have to be able to sit with you because your brain is going, it's not shutting up.
Right.
It's going to continue talking to, continue saying all types of stuff. And you got to be able to take that.
Right.
If you can't sit with yourself, you ain't ready.
Right. Is that like sitting alone, or is that like being alone, walking through in life, just doing
That's
what it is?
Being at home or anywhere with no noise.
Right.
No TV, no electronic, no talking to nobody, no nothing. That's taking yourself out on a date and just ordering and enjoying your own company.
Yeah.
That's being at a public event by your own self, meeting up with own friends, because that creates confidence, that creates awareness, that creates strength, that creates power, that creates all of that. But if you are not okay with doing that, you need to tap more deeper into yourself as to why, because that's the problem.
It is.
You shouldn't need anybody to celebrate life.
Right. You was born in this world alone, you're going to die in this world.
For sure.
So why not walk through life as you need to? And a lot of times, it's alone, because that's where you allow yourself to really tap more into yourself. When you got a lot of toxic people around, it's a lot. It's too much. You're not able to really tap into yourself.
You're not. You're believing in what they told you was okay, just like you spelled cat wrong your whole life. You're thinking it's okay to behave in that manner.
Right.
And you around a different type of crowd, and it's just like, that's not how you're supposed to behave.
Right.
That's not how you're supposed to operate. That's not how you're supposed to talk. It's okay to code switch. People will say you're fake and you're this and you. No, you have to be able to align when you are in certain places and spaces. You cannot be the same Keisha from off 19th Street.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to code switch at its finest.
Right.
That's not being fake. That's utilizing what you have in order to get to the next step.
Right. All righty. So, how do you pivot? How do you know when it's time for you to pivot?
For me, when things are just not going right.
Mhm.
So let's just say, for instance, I have an event for Lupus Has No Face. Say my video photographer is not there. I'm not gonna sweat about it. It's okay. Tone, can you take some pictures?
Right.
Or whoever there that's supporting me, I need you to take some pictures until this person get here. So
Right.
we still got footage.
Right.
I can't stress about what I can't control.
Right.
Because if I stress about what I can't control, then what I need to do ain't gonna present well.
Right.
So people need to understand it's okay to pivot. You need to know when to pivot, and when you understand that you need to pivot, just put the people in place. They don't need to be professionals. They just need to be willing to do it.
Right. Right. Okay, y'all. That it is. Wrapping it on up. Oh, that's my cousin. Oh, yes. Hey. Okay, so wrapping it up, y'all. Again, thank you for coming on. And I just got one more question for you. And I just want you to speak it to the audience.
Okay.
If you could tell the audience or the people out here, right? My guest, what would it be? What would you tell them when it comes to life coaching and how important it is to have one?
So we all are stuck. I don't care if we're doctors, lawyers. I don't care what it is that we are. Some space or place in our life is not operating at its finest because we're giving that time and energy to something else. So it is failing. First of all, you got to understand that it is okay to bring somebody else in. It doesn't mean that you are failing. It means you care enough about your family, yourself, to bring someone in to be able to operate in that full capacity that you are missing. So having a life coach, having a therapist, having a mentor, nothing is wrong with that. That is the norm. And it is okay to be vulnerable, because once you're vulnerable, you're able to take off the layers that people see you as to really identify who you really are and what you are really missing. So you can start rebuilding yourself and giving that space and place what you're missing more positive attention with boundaries and understanding, with more transparency. Not honest. Transparency is telling you something that you're not asking. Okay. So if you got a wife and you are always on the road and your kids is always at home, you're letting them know, like, listen, I'll be home on Friday. We're going to go out to dinner. I'm going to take the kids here and there. Da 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 da. They're looking forward to that. So that builds that enthusiasm, and you are taken away from the negativity and the nagging that she is doing, which she is not wrong.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So you got to understand that everybody is not attacking you. You got to understand what it is that you're lacking in life. So it's okay with bringing a life coach in to help you understand what you're missing and what it is that you need to rebuild to regain what you thought you lost or could potentially lose.
All righty, y'all. There you have it. Get yourself a life coach. You know, I prefer y'all tap into SNA because I'm telling y'all, Savannah is amazing. I haven't got to work with Tone yet, but I know Tone as from doing podcasting and networking with him. So, you know, they awesome people, y'all, literally, and they can really give you guys something that you can really utilize. Thank you all. You and Tone, SNA together. I appreciate you all. I appreciate you as the queen, as the goddess, as just a beautiful woman, for taking your time to be able to help me and feed me what it is that I need. So go ahead and tell my viewers how they can find you.
Okay, so it's a long-winded one, y'all. If y'all want SNA coaching, y'all go to SNA.com. Okay. If you want to know what Savannah is just doing in general, because Savannah wears a lot of hats, you visit SavannahBurks.com. It's going to let you know everything that I am doing. If you want to tune into my podcast, which I am live every Wednesday, you go like, share, and subscribe to Lupus Has No Face podcast. And if you simply want to purchase my guide, Living Well with Lupus book, it's Christmas time. So purchase two. Yes. Whether it's a person with autoimmune or you need to be able to deal with someone with an autoimmune disease, go to Amazon or go to www.lupushasnoface.com.
All righty, you all. There you have it. Thank you all so much for tapping in. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Please share to someone who just is having problems in their life, who's going through confusions, who's having problems with just being their authentic selves. All right. We all need it, y'all. With
Yes.
that being said, again, thank you all for watching. Love, strength, and love. See you all next
Till
time.
next time.